All right, there's a handful of revenge games that are intriguing. I'm going to go through the list. If one of them sounds interesting to you, you could stop me. We could discuss it, but I'm just going to go through one by one here. Tom Brady and his newfound Raiders, they opened the season against the Patriots. A little schism? Is schism the right word there?
I think it's fascinating. You have Brady being a partial owner of the Raiders. It's not like Bob Kraft went out and said, hey, Tom, why don't you buy a piece of the Patriots? No, he had to go out and buy another team. And now who's he going to be rooting for? The team he won 6 Super Bowls with, or the team he's a partial owner of the actual team? And also, he's probably got a broadcast on Sunday for Fox, so it's not like he can even attend this game, which is probably for the best, because I think it would be awkward if you're going in there as a 6-time Super Bowl winner, but cheering for the other team.
The Tom Brady owning the Raiders thing, every time, like, I don't want to say like I forget about it, but every time it comes up, I'm just like, what the hell is this? Like, why does he own a piece of the Raiders? He played for the Patriots, obviously, the majority of his career, won another Super Bowl with the Bucs. What does he have to do? Like, he has no ties to Las Vegas. Every time that he's on calling games, it feels awkward that he's a part owner of one of the teams. I don't know. I don't know how long it's going to last. I'll just say that. I think it's kind of a weird relationship that we'll see how it plays out. Next one here. Not Tom Brady's Raiders this time. It's Chip Kelly's Raiders returns to the Eagles, Philadelphia, where Chip Kelly obviously got his NFL start week 15. We have the Bears getting a Hail Mary revenge game opportunity. That's the pick 1 and pick 2 of the 2024 NFL draft against the Commanders in week 7. We have the DK Metcalf revenge game, Seattle going to Pittsburgh. That's week 2. That's early on in the season. And then we got the big revenge. We got the revenge tour, actually, because Aaron Rodgers, now he's should be on the Steelers, maybe on the Steelers. Well, we said off the top, they got the NFC North. So he gets the Packers. He gets the Vikings. He gets the Bears. He gets the Lions. And, oh, yeah, by the way, he gets the Jets also week 1 if he is a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Man, this one right here felt like the NFL schedule maker sat down and said to themselves, how can we beg Aaron Rodgers to sign with the Steelers and make sure he doesn't retire? What do we have to do to get him back? Oh, I know. Let's give him a revenge game against the New York Jets, because we all watched the Pat McAfee interview. He hates Aaron Glenn. He hates the front office. He doesn't want anything to do with the Jets. It was like a bitter breakup where all you want to do is see the partner fail. And so I think Aaron Rodgers, seeing the schedule, seeing that they're playing the Jets in week 1, he was probably calling Mike Tomlin up. All right, man, I'll be there tomorrow because I want to get ready to beat the Jets by 45 points. And obviously you throw in the fact that they're playing the Packers in week 8. That's a Sunday night game. That's a game that I think almost has to be flexed out if Aaron Rodgers is not with the Steelers. But if he is, that is juicy. So I think this screams that the NFL is expecting Aaron Rodgers to be on the field this fall.
Yeah, I think so. All right. The holiday slates obviously fully announced here. We teased them this morning, the couple games that we knew, but now we got the full slates. Thanksgiving is probably the best Thanksgiving slate I've ever seen. You got Packers, Lions, the early game. You got the afternoon game, obviously we knew it was Chiefs at Cowboys. And then the nightcap, well, it's Bengals at Ravens, who played, for my money, the best series any team played in the NFL last year. Of like the 2-game series. Now, obviously the Bengals lost both of them, but those games were absolutely insane. The 2 Bengals-Ravens games last year. So this slate, truly a special Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I mean, look, hey, my family's a bunch of Bengals fans. They saw the Bengals were playing on Thanksgiving, and now all they're doing is, how do we get to Baltimore? Do you know someone that can make turkeys in Baltimore? Do you have a turkey guy in Baltimore? No, I don't have a turkey guy in Baltimore. But this is a bonkers game. You mentioned it last season. Both games, the teams combined for 69 points or more. I mean, it was just offensive fireworks. The Bengals blew leads in both games. And this really flipped their season, kind of losing both of these games to the Ravens. And as you mentioned, Thanksgiving is loaded, considering that we're kind of stuck with the Cowboys, who, we used to say that about the Lions, but now it's we're stuck with the Cowboys. But Chiefs-Cowboys is going to be fantastic. I mean, if anything, it's Patrick Mahomes. Final score might be 47-35. It will be exciting. Lions-Packers is a great rivalry. We know that. So, yeah, I am looking forward to Thanksgiving this year, Mike.
I also do not have any turkey guys in Baltimore, but if any of our listeners do, it's at John Breach on X. Go hit him up.
Call me.
Christmas Day schedule also released, obviously. Cowboys at Commanders is the 1 p.m. That's a Netflix game. Lions at Vikings is the 4:30 p.m. Netflix game. And then obviously the previously announced Broncos at Chiefs 8:15 Eastern. That's the Amazon Prime game. NFL wasn't messing around on the holidays. They came for the NBA's throat here on the Thursday of Christmas, and I think they're going to dominate once again.
So I do like these games. They're obviously all big games, but, and there's one big but. Why do you have to have the Chiefs and the Lions and the Cowboys play on both holidays? Like, what is the point of that? You're having these teams get so much exposure. Were there no other teams available to play or that they felt comfortable with putting in that slot? It just seemed a little bizarre to me to give, like, I understand the love affair with the Chiefs. They're going to be good every year. They've obviously proven that. They almost won 3 Super Bowls in a row. But we don't know for a fact that the Lions should be good. But I don't know. I just think it's a little bit overexposure, and they should have put a few different teams in there. Just shuffle it up a little. I want to see something different.
They did really hammer. I mean, the Cowboys are getting every single, the meatiest of media, like not even just the primetime slates. They're getting the opener. They're getting, obviously, they always get Thanksgiving, but then they're getting Christmas too. The Chiefs are always going to get shoved down your throat. I don't think we can even complain about that at this point. As long as Travis Kelce's on that team and there's a chance Taylor Swift's in the stands, they are going to be blasted out over every airwave. We're just going to have to live with it.
But Renner, here's the crazy thing. So that week 17, there's going to be some Saturday games. It's that whole thing where the NFL puts 5 games in a bucket and they say, all right, 3 of these will be on Saturday, but they don't announce it until probably November. Ravens-Packers is in that bucket. Ravens-Packers will do a fantastic Christmas game. Texans-Chargers. I mean, I'm not saying that's better than Lions, or I just think that if they could have switched things up, there were some other games in week 17 that I think would have made some sense instead of putting the same teams on 2 big holidays. But like you said, the matchups are awesome. So it's not a huge complaint. This is more like a minor complaint.
Yeah, I would have liked the one team that I would like more exposure to in like some of these, island. I would have liked more Bucs exposure. I think the Bucs are going to be a very fun team this year. They are loaded with offensive skill talent. They're going to put a lot of points on the scoreboard. That's the one team where I'm like, I thought they could have gotten a little bit more love this year. Baker Mayfield's obviously a big brand name. Like they have a lot going for them. Surprised they didn't get more love.
Well, and you know who they're playing in week 17? The Dolphins. Bucs Dolphins would have made some sense as a Christmas game. Toss out Lions Vikings, put in Bucs Dolphins, and you got a winner.
Battle for South Florida.